Oh man, that's so 80s it would kill me. Speaking of which, activate 80s effect! Okay, yeah, so this isn't really the best 80s effect, but this is the best I had available. So Kung Fury is a result of a Kickstarter, a really awesome Kickstarter, coming together and making this awesome homage as well as parody of everything that was the 80s. Produced by a company called Laser Unicorns, the film is about a cop called Kung Fury. He has to face off against Adolf Hitler, or in this case, Kung Fuhrer. It's awesome. It is awesome. I can't emphasize that enough. It is awesome. The visuals are fantastic. The color scheme is great. The effects are both really good and really horrible looking at the same time. The acting is hilarious by everyone. The voice sync, even. I didn't notice that until about halfway through, but the voices are off, but it just works well. Parodies of popular pulp culture are now a common day thing, and while sometimes they can get the whole scheme right, usually they don't really get the parody part right. They actually just show how awful it was. Whereas this film really shows off how awesome the 80s was as well as how stupid it was. First off, let me just say, the soundtrack, it's so awesome. They're releasing it on vinyl. How committed to your source material are you when you're releasing the soundtrack specifically on vinyl? But not only is this movie awesome, but how it was released was awesome. There's that really awesome David Hasselhoff music video they did recently, and this movie was released for free on YouTube. It's released everywhere. Hell, it's even on Steam. This is a great fan service to people who love awesome 80s stuff and just love awesome stuff in general. The jokes in this film are fantastic. There's that Triceratops as a cop. How Kung Fury becomes who he is. He gets struck by lightning and bitten at a cobra at the same time. There is a line by the chief that he says, "I've got the mayor up my ass like a fag on Viagra." How? When my friends and I were watching this, we were laughing the whole time. I don't think there was a single quiet moment between us. It was a great movie. The only negative I could possibly have is that it kind of drags a little bit in the third quarter. But that's it. Really, that is it. They're like, but for a 30-minute video, you know, that's pretty decent. Okay, really, my real complaint is that it's only 30 minutes long. I wish this thing was longer. Dialogue is hilarious. The writing is hilarious. The visuals are fantastic. Not only is there just a homage to shows that came out in the 80s, like Miami Vice and whatnot, but also to 80s pop culture at that time. There's this really awesome homage to heavy metal. There is this homage to Flynn's Arcade. It is so good. Like I said earlier, it's not just a parody, it's not just an homage, it's this weird seismic blend of the two, and it's something I haven't seen, I almost think, ever. It is so unique with everything that happens. It's so bizarre with everything that happens to the characters. The fact that he hacks time with a old-ass computer and a power glove. The soundtrack is amazing. I've been listening to the trailer music for the last 2 days. It's awesome. If you guys have not seen this movie yet, watch it. I put the link in it in the description. Watch this movie. I guarantee you will have an awesome time. Triceracop. How many times can you say that? So in the end, my final rating for Kung Fury is a 7 out of 7. You may think that's a little high, but this short film literally hit every single mark it wanted to, and it blew away my expectations of how good it was. I enjoyed this movie immensely. I've watched it several times since. I just love looking at everything that was done in this movie. So good job to you, Laser Unicorn Productions, and I really hope that you get enough popularity from this video that you get to make a sequel that is twice as long and twice as awesome. So thank you guys. I wish I had been a part of this Kickstarter. I found out about it 2 days late, but you know what? Still awesome. I will back the shit of the next one. Anyway, guys, that's all for me. 80s out.